Excellent work today, Professor.
Professor?
Though our victory should come as no surprise.
Of course not. I'm the protagonist. It was actually fairly easy.
Yes, it was. Further proof that you're well qualified to guide the Black Eagles.
Even though we were much lower level than them.
Impressing, Professor.
Impressing, yes.
Impressive. We gained a victory because of your great leadership.
You're welcome.
We certainly did. We all tried our best, of course, but we couldn't have won without you.
I was curious what it would look like if you did not hold back. And you did not disappoint.
Kick their ass, that's what happened.
I dare say we owe our victory to Lady Edelgard.
Fuck you.
How so? For that battle, she was only a soldier following our professor's command. Sure,
she wasn't even an MVP.
Powerful soldier.
Don't worry about it too much, Linhart. All that matters is that we won.
Hells yeah.
I'm all done with being on the battlefield, okay? I'd rather stay back than pursue victory out there.
Dude, you were awesome.
You were all as ridiculous as always. We only managed to win because we worked together. Was it something I said? Is it so odd, me talking about togetherness? If so, that perception must change. In fact, I'm canceling the festivities so we can discuss this topic further. I'm kidding, of course. Come on, everyone. We've earned this celebration.
It's so hard to tell if you're joking. I love this girl. She's awesome. But moving on.
Your work with the students was remarkable.
Yep.
I can see Gerald trained you well.
Yep, sure.
I do hope you were able
Taught
to
me
use
everything
the
I know.
occasion to bond with the students.
Yeah, totally. They're awesome.
I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Why just a year?
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon.
What month is that?
You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy.
When's the Wyvern Moon?
Long-held tradition
Or Wyvern?
that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead.
Okay.
Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
I see. My mission.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing.
So sort of like mercenary
Students
work.
are no exception. Each month,
Just as
before
an
the newly
example.
birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood?
I guess.
I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget and I would
Very
spare
likely.
repeating
Not gonna
myself.
lie.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Uh-huh.
Bandits, they say.
Oh, you're awake.
Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct?
It was one time.
Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me.
I mean, you sort of fell asleep like a week ago.
You
and then
ought to
didn't
know
talk
that
to
I
me
am
ever
always
since.
with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock.
I seriously hope that was just part of the concussion. But apparently, I am in fact insane. Okay.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible.
Are you alive?
No one said anything about the Knights of Dan Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so
Who
trivial.
the hell is this guy?
I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to.
Oh,
Hiring a mercenary as a professor.
Professor?
What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me?
No.
How do we finish this?
He's honestly not paying attention to you at all, because...
What?
Like, seriously, why would you
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake.
ever deal with
What
this
you will
guy?
pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all.
Like, never deal with someone wearing a black robe using a modulated voice. He will always kill you.
Wait! Get back here!
He will literally always kill you. Save. White clouds.
Part 1. White clouds.
Fine. You do it.
Heartstring moon. Familiar scenery.
Again, it sounds like you're just have words on a dartboard and you're throwing darts to determine what you say.
Whose births or deaths took place under this moon, the people perform music once beloved by those divine beings. Whether by harp, by flute, or voice alone, joyous melodies are shared between farmers as they sow their seeds across the vast plains of Deltine and Gromit.
Okay. So the Harvest Festival. Got it. There are new places to explore the monastery. Receive 2,000 gold as funding.
As you have already been notified, your mission is to subdue some bandits.
Uh-huh.
Our students have been learning about combat through study, but this is a precious opportunity to provide them with practical experience.
Will do.
The Knights will support your mission, and are prepared to offer their assistance if necessary. In short, this is no mock battle. You must be prepared for anything.
Got it. People die.
You will receive a message from the Knights when it is time to depart. Until then, use your time wisely.
Will do.
The last time we fought bandits, you saved me. Maybe I can return the favor this time.
Let's do our best.
The Knights are well aware of our enemy's strength. We can count on them to keep the battlefield under control for us. It seems unlikely that we would lose. Still, let's do all we can.
I have a feeling something unexpected is going to happen.
You seem well. Are you adjusting to life at the monastery?
I think so.
Oh, I didn't expect that answer.
Well, too bad. That's the one you got.
When we were mercenaries, I handled everything. Outside of battle, you didn't have much contact with people, did you? I thought being thrown into a swarm of noble brats to teach would be a bit much for you.
Then why did you agree to it?
To worry about.
You're a terrible father.
By the way, I heard about those bandits. Your first assignment is to take them out, right?
Yes.
That's fairly routine for you by now, but don't forget it's the first real taste of battle for those brats.
Yeah.
It'll be tougher to sleep at night if you let one of your little pupils die. So stay vigilant and lead them well.
It would be awkward.
I wish I could offer you my support, but Lady Rhea won't allow it.
Oh, man.
For now, I'll try to figure out what she wants from you.
Probably be
I
a
don't
teacher.
mind you settling into your life here, but don't let your guard down. Ever.
We're head of school, dude. Chill. Sunday. What? I don't get a day off on Sunday? I don't know who Annette is, so no. So much for my one day off a week. Monastery holds events with various effects, such as those to increase benefits of the shared meal activities for certain characters. These events will appear on the calendar. Select Explorer on your day off to participate. So I still can't do the frickin' seminar. Okay, so Marketplace. Real quick, I'm going to save. In case the Marketplace ends up canceling out what I can do for the day. Let's see, what can I buy? I can buy these seals, that's nice. I don't know what this means. The certification exam for classes. Shields. These might be useful. Let's see, armory. Ooh, what are these? Oh, these for the brawling class that I don't have anyone using yet. So the train columns, you attack twice when they oh, cool. So for the brawlers, they automatically attack twice when they initiate combat. Low might, but not bad. How much is a hand axe, real quick? Bit expensive. I'll decide later. What else? Battalion Guild. Blacksmith. Okay. I can't do any of those things yet, so I'll just do the fishing and cooking. Unfortunately, I used all my bait. If I had known that, I would have done things differently. Okay, I'll have more chances to go to the markets. I love the bell! For match screen, you can travel to instant places you've already been. That's very nice. Girl's voice, what could it mean? What? Accept quest from Gerald, eh? I'd like to spruce up Mountain Dine Hall. If you have any recipes, let me know. Calling out students and enrich your bodies and minds through choir. Seek intel on strange movements by the Western Church. And then go talk to Gerald for advice. Got it. I've not been to the cathedral yet, so... let's fast travel there. That looks important.
Could be.
Do I know you? Shut up. I don't know. Do you know me? Who are you?
Hey, do you know how old Captain Gerald is?
At least 21.
That's enough, Leone. If I don't know, how could my child know?
How do you not know?
It's not normal to forget your own age, you know. It's kind of worrisome, actually.
I imagine he's around
By the time you're
37.
forgetting your own age, you're past the point of caring.
I guess if you put it that way, you've got a point.
Recruit? What?
Hey, I hope we get a chance to practice together when you find the time. I know I'm in a different class, but you're the only other person here who's learned from Captain Gerald.
I can steal people from the other houses? That's awesome.
Professor,
Anyways.
hey,
Professor?
do you know,
No, I thought I just... talking to him.
Professor,
That...
it's not...
By the time...
I guess if you put
Stop that.
I
Quest.
have a request.
There's a primer on in my room. Okay. Starting with this month's mission, you can now lead a battalion into battle. Search for the tactics primer in the captain's quarter. Pursue to get up to speed. Sure. How map? How map? That's not map. Map. Fast travel. Whoosh. Oh, this is Edgard. I need to talk to you anyways.
For some students, this will be their first time stepping onto a
You
real
mean
battlefield.
everyone other than you?
It's important that they're mentally prepared.
Okay.
As for me, do I look green to you?
No, you look white.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me about? Regarding spending your time at the monastery? Or battles?
Yeah, should I start teaching at some point? I feel like I haven't done anything.
Just as students have much to learn from other students, professors can also share their knowledge with each other. You should consider seeking instruction from Professor Hanneman or Professor Manuela. I think you'll find their insight quite interesting.
I see. You can increase your skill by training with knights and professors in the monastery. Use this faculty training option by for their wisdom. As story progresses, it'll become advanced drills. Use this option to learn from any unit with a higher skill level than your own. Cool. Recruiting.
Which house a student is assigned to depends on where they're from. That said, each professor has their own area of expertise. So if a student is adamant about it, it is possible to switch someone from one house to another.
I see.
Pending your approval, of course.
Yeah, so I can just steal people.
If you become closer with a student
Just
by
like The
partaking
Sims.
in the various activities around the monastery, you'll be able to talk to them about such things.
Cute. To recruit students from other houses, you will need to meet their requirements. Each student prioritizes different stats and skills. It is easier to recruit students who like you, so try building up your support level with students you like to recruit. Certain non-students will also become available for recruitment as story progresses. Thank you. You have words to
I fully
speak.
accept the necessity of real battle from time to time, but it is still a surprise to be tasked with punishing bandits without warning.
Even they're the same bandits that attacked her?
Same mission. It makes me wonder what the Archbishop is planning.
You have a real Orochimaru vibe to you, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. Choir coordinator. Wonder if someone will help. Okay,
I have
sure.
a favor to ask.
I've been thinking about starting a choir. I need a volunteer who can help me get off the ground. Help me find some students who love music. Find out which students are passionate about music. I mean, I could think of one.
Hey!
Was Mercedes one? Hang on. Who was the person that liked to sing? It was Dorothy, yes? Dorothy is a songstress. Seta.
Inside the cathedral, there is a chapel dedicated to the four saints. Do you know of them?
Nope.
Saint Indek, Saint Macuel, Saint Keyhole, and...
Saint Sethlin! Who is your favorite, Professor?
Well, I've never heard of
Now that
them
you are
before.
a member of the church, be sure to familiarize yourself with our teachings and traditions.
Okay. What's the
I
quest?
have something to ask of you.
Collect information on the Western Church and report to Seteth. You may find an informant among the students in the courtyard. Cool.
Something else. It is the duty of every Fodlan noble to demonstrate piety towards Seros.
Wow. You're
Have
annoying.
You also come to offer your prayers to the goddess, Professor?
No. Not exactly.
I see. The truth is, I am
Oh,
not
he
a
actually liked that
particularly
answer.
devoted believer either. But it would be unbecoming for a noble like me to neglect his prayers, wouldn't it?
A little. I doubt I can recruit you. Let's try.
It would seem that your reputation is on the rise. Even Lady Rhea has taken a liking to you. It's a shame I am not in your class, but I suppose I am content with my current arrangement.
Okay, what do you want? You want charisma and reason, eh? Well, too bad. Moving on! Ooh, choir sign-up sheets. Okay, well, let's turn in these two quests, and then I'll try to figure out the captain's quarters.
Savior, thank you.
No problem. There you go. Select the first person to participate in choir practice. Ferdinand... I can, in fact, call other people. But Dorothy, of course. And I guess I could try to call one of these other people from a different house. Hilda's cute. And it takes up 1.5 it took up? Damn.
Voice down. Don't want people thinking I'm vying for attention. But how loud is too loud?
Singing's okay, but I should really have a cute dance to go along with it.
Yeah. Bonds among the three of you grew stronger. The two gained faith experience, and I gained authority. Cool. Okay, so that gives me faith experience, eh, from my guys? Is that something you like? Faith? No, you're not a faith person. Not the best choice then. Oh well.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Alright, I got a steel sword. What's this? Oh, I can learn about the various gods here. Cool. Where am I supposed to go? Library. There's a glowing yellow dot here. Item. Tactics Primer. Book contain the basics of tactics.
Thanks for your help.
Cool. So I get Geralt's Mercenaries, Church of Sarah Soldiers, and Cyros Mercenaries. So now I have battalions. Access item menu to use, store, take, or swap items for units. Access abilities and combat arts. Yeah. Use battalions menu to assign battalions to your units. What do? They increase stats. They adjust stats. They may decrease. And it looks like they also grant abilities that you can use per combat. Cool. Very helpful, actually. What? Ow! Hedwig! Where are you going? That's adorable. Okay, you. Dining hall. Go. Here you go, head chef. Go first. Steal that. Thank you.
You're a lifesaver.
Cool. Thank you. Okay, and this will finish off the day. Select someone to cook with. I could make some stuff with Bernadetta. Yeah, that's... Sure, Bernadetta. Allies gain +2 luck for the rest of the month. +1 defense for the rest of the month. That seems pretty useful, actually. Interesting. Okay. So it's a month-long buff. So it's advantageous to do this during week 1, I guess. +1 defense seems better. Given that we'll be fighting bandits at the end of the month, so Immortality Stew.
Sounds fun! Let me show you my cooking talent.
That's impressive.
A little more secret spice, and hey!
You didn't even touch the thing and lit on fire. That takes a lot of skill. All allies temporarily gain +1 defense. Professor. Da, da, da. I still so love the bell in this game. I'm still mad that plus is not the menu. Okay, let's go on. So now, realistically, I should actually continue exploring. Because I end up finding... Doggy! I end up finding items. It looks like it's mainly food items, though, so it's not that big a deal. Marketplace. I have not been here. But I can access this from the menu, so that's why it didn't matter.
No.
Welcome.
Yeah, these are all the same items, so...
Come back soon. What?
Hello. Welcome.
This music sounds closer to Final Fantasy Tactics, honestly.
Please come again.
Okay. I don't have access to Blacksmith yet. Cool.
So...
I'm assuming they'll give me a tutorial on class changing at some point. You can't go past here. Fuck you. Okay. And free time. A thing happens here.
Have you not been told what's expected from lectures here?
I've been here for like 2 weeks.
I can tell you how it works based on what I've heard from other professors.
Okay. Professor? When instructor students, they gain skill experience. As their skill level increases, they will gain access to new abilities and combat arts. The number of people you can instruct is indicated by your activity points at the top of the screen. When you set up a group task, students you assign will continue the task until you change it. After the first round of instructions each month, your students may come to you with questions. They will be motivated if they like your answer.
Before starting
Oh boy.
lecture, it's a good idea to determine everyone's academic goals.
Got it.
Students will want to prioritize studying things that will help them achieve their aim.
Cool. Students study on their own and earn skill experience according to their skill goals. Results are reported at the end of each week. You can alter students' goals anytime using the goals menu.
It's probably easier to get good results if you instruct students based on their interests and specialties.
Makes sense.
Of course, that doesn't mean it's pointless to teach someone things unrelated to their personal goals as well. By looking beyond their preferences, some students may find they're interested in fields they've never previously considered.
A 3-star mark next to a skill indicates that you will unlock a budding talent after a certain amount of instructing. Oh! That's useful. Once you unlock a budding talent, that person will go on to excel in that particular skill. They may even learn new ability or combat art. So Dorothea should actually learn more faith stuff because it's a budding talent. Nice.
Students' goals may change based on their studies or the experience they gain while on missions. When that happens, perhaps you could help them decide what new goals they should set for themselves.
As students improve from instructing and personal study, they may approach you with suggestions for new goals. Whether to accept their suggestions or not is completely up to you. Feel free to guide your students along the path of your own choosing.
How motivated a student is will affect how well your tutoring goes. To help cultivate their motivation, I think it's a good idea to interact with your students as much as possible. Please try
You just want a free
to
meal.
motivate everyone, so that they in turn will try hard with their assignments and activities.
Okay. Instruct students with high motivation more frequently. One way to increase motivation is to interact with them. Got it. Group
At the
tasks.
Officers Academy, students are encouraged to engage in various activities in and around the monastery. If you instruct your students to work together as a team, it will help to deepen their bonds and produce better results.
You can assign one group task each week. Students who take part will earn skill experience based on your choice. You can also get gold and resources by completing these tasks. Interesting. The result of group tasks will depend on students' strengths, weaknesses, and affinity for one another.
Have you heard about the certification exams?
Barely.
They take place every month. Everyone here is working hard to become a certain type of soldier. And those tests are how you can check to see how far we've come. In order to pass the exam, you need to train enough to become whatever class you're aiming for. Take care to develop your students strategically so that they can pass their certification exams.
I see. When you pass the certification exam, you can change to a new class. Benefits of a high tier class include increased stats and growth rates. Okay, so I could just auto-instruct, but fuck that. Goals. So, Edgard. So yeah, your main focus is on authority. What's authority do, exactly? So it's your skill for command battalions and using cannons. So if I said I wanted to do axe and heavy armor, I can make that your focus. So I want to make Elgar into a knight. A nice heavy armored unit. Because why not? She does... It wouldn't be bad to train her up in reason. Yeah, why not? That'd be funny. So it's you. Okay. For you... I guess bow and magic is better. I mean, he does have some hidden potential for lance, but eh. With his strength score, why would I choose that? Ferdinand, what do you want to? You have hidden potential as Heavy Knight as well. Your defense is decent. but you're more of a writing unit, so so give you Lance and writing. How about you, Ferdinand? By the way, I have no clue if I'm doing this correctly or not. That's fine. Reason Faith is fine for you. You have no hidden potential either, so Axe and Brawl, I assume. Yep. I really want to make you a heavy armored unit, but writing, eh? You already have high bow, so give you riding and lance for now. Dorothy, I was going to give reason and faith. Because, yeah, your strength sucks. Petra? Sword and axe, you say? Nah, sword and flying. And that's everyone, okay. So there's that. Group tasks. Assign a pair of units to task together to deepen their friendship. Work together to clean stables and feed horses. That raises rising weeding. So Edogard. And Bernadetta. But Bernadetta isn't good with heavy armor. So there's no reason to do that. Ferdinand was mounted, I believe. Hang on. What was it? Lionheart? You're the magic user, right? How do you feel about heavy armor? Execute! Then instruct. So if I instruct you, it will increase something. ZR classes, eh? Hang on a second. So to become a lord, I need sword and authority. So I want to make her into an armored knight though, which is just getting her axe a bit higher. I must ask you a question. Even though the lord is the unique thing. Can I make anyone into a lord? No, I can't. Oh, is this one of those really sexist games that only females can be Pegasus riders again? Yeah, okay. And I guess I should actually focus on the beginning classes first, because no one actually has a beginning class yet. Okay. So who do I want to train up? I want to train up... I don't know how this works exactly still. So let's see if what happens if I click on you. Okay, so it'll just give a small amount of experience. Okay, so for now, I should actually increase my axe use a bit more. I personally, as a professor, give a bonus based off my own stats. I assume if I'm higher than them, then I get the Professor Expertise bonus, which is why Sword gives +8. But I need to increase her axe in order to let her be a... whatchamacallit. Reason and... in order to be a thing. Fighter, that's the word. Jeez Louise. So... great.
I still have much to learn.
I could just focus it all into Axe. Because I need to get that up to C in order to...
I'm improving.
let her do her class.
I still have much.
Okay. So that was you. She's none too happy anymore. Oh, so that's motivation. That's how much they can handle me teaching them. Okay. Got it. Bernadetta. Soldier? You'll probably be a soldier. There's no archer. Interesting. Oh, fighter can use a bow. So you'll probably be a fighter as well. The only difference is strength. Okay. And Bernadette will be a flyer? No. You'll be a rider. So your overall goal will be lance and riding. So I actually need to give you better bats. Let's put everything into riding. Because you can train lance by combat, but you can't really train riding, so... Great!
Thanks for the help. I did pretty well.
There you go. Cool. Should I auto-instruct? Automatically train area focus skills for some units. I do have a little bit more I can do. Who would I want to finish off? Who else was I actually using? Dorothy. Right, because I want to train her in faith. As much as you don't like it... It might be better to just do the song practice with her all the time instead. And instead focus more on reason, because that only gives 2 experience. And now I'm done. Begin lecture.
Tell me something.
Sure. Pretty soon I'll have eaten everything they have to offer in the dine hall. Then what am I supposed to do? Keep eating the same boring meals over and over again? You could suggest a new dish of your own.
Makes sense to me.
Motivation increased. And I get some experience.
Let's finish this quickly.
There you go. Yes, I'm making the princess pick weeds. I'm such a good teacher.
There's one thing taken care of.
Teaches humility. Working together, rid monster weeds, raises heavy armor. I got 500 gold and 3 shining smithing stones. Whatever that means. Ooh, nice.
My efforts were not in vain.
Nice. Okay, that's not bad. I need the axe up to C, I think it was. Keep up the good work. It's Raphael's birthday. Don't care. Who the hell's Raphael? So I could go on a... Well, I say could go. I have to go on the battle because it's a tutorial battle. So let's save that game. Auxiliary battle. Auxiliary battles are now available. How often you battle is limited by your activity points and contain taps to screen. On normal difficulty, some auxiliary battles will not cost activity points. If you enter a battle while playing online, you may see spirits of those who perished on other players' battlefields. They are more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate an area where enemy units have fallen. You can collect items that are dropped by the vanquished. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate an area where many allied units were lost. They can impart blessings such as experience or restored equipment or ability. Fine. So I can't do this one yet because that's mission that's at the end. So I have to do this one. Okay, so I'm going to stop the episode there, and the next episode, do this fight. So thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching the video. If you like the video, do the thing that does the thing that lets me know about the thing. And until next time, bye-bye.